Hey, patrons. So, I'm trying a new angle, by the way, so you can see my sweet tree in the background. Um, you guys, so much went wrong last week that leading up to doing this video, I was thinking, like, oh, it'd be nice to have something to vent about in this video, but then there's so much that I can't. So instead, I'm going to narrow it down to the one reason why just today you're going to be, well, yesterday, uh, I finally have videos coming out again. And Quizatron, I just posted Quizatron like several days late. So as I think I mentioned in my last video, my laptop died. Basically, it was restarting randomly, and I couldn't figure out why, and I tried a bunch of fixes and nothing worked. So I figured, like, all right, it's 2011. I can't hold out anymore. I hate upgrading. I like holding on to the things I have and loving them until they die. So I had to accept that my laptop is dead. Time to get a new one. So, sorry, it's not the most comfortable positioning. So the problem is, money. Laptops are expensive. So I gathered up every ancient Apple device I could find because Apple allows you to do trade-ins. And I recently upgraded to a new phone, and I still had my old phone. And, I have like an old iPad I never use anymore, stuff like that. Gather all, like, it's like digging around in the couch cushions for change, only it's formerly very expensive electronics. And I'm very lucky in that my boyfriend works for Apple, so he's able to get me a discount. So I turn over all of my old electronics to him. He can get me a discount plus like an extra $300, I think, off because of the trade-in. Great. So he orders me the laptop. It arrived last Friday. And but I couldn't use it because I couldn't get all of my backup data off of my old hard drive because I needed, like, that was on a backup that needed a USB 2. Now all of Apple's laptops are USB 3 and don't come with any adapters. So I'd ordered an adapter online that arrived late Friday night. So Friday night, I finally opened it up and realized that the laptop is all scratched up. I was like, did I just do this? Because I am a mess. I break things very easily. So, but I like grabbed the plug, the metal prongs on the power plug, and I like tried to scratch the top of it and it wouldn't scratch. So I was like, okay, no, I did not accidentally just do this in the 3 seconds since I opened it. And so my boyfriend came and took a look, and he's like, yeah, this is all banged up, like it's dented in places. This is not a new laptop. So we had to wait until Sunday. We went into the Apple store thinking, well, we'll just swap it one for the other. And then I can finally get to work, doing Quizatron and stuff. And so we go there, and the guy at the Apple store returns the old one. He says he can't just swap it. He has to do a return. So he returns it and is like, okay, you want to buy a new one? Oh, I can't ring you up with the employee friends and family discount. You have to do that through like the employee web portal. And we're like, okay, so now we have no computer. We go away. The boyfriend tries to use his phone to order a new computer and available for pickup at the store we just left, but runs into all of, like, just a million different problems doing that. And then we go to check the state of the refund, and in the email they sent, it says it can take up to 5 days for the refund to go through. And it's like, well, so I'm just going to I'm going to put $4,000 down now. Like $2,000 was a stretch. Now, because Apple fucked up, I have to put $4,000 on a credit card in order to get a laptop today, or wait another week and get no work done. So like that, we had to just do that. And then opened up the laptop there to make sure that it was new. It was. Took it home. And then a couple of days go by. Yesterday, my boyfriend realizes they didn't refund the cost of all of those electronics. Like, there's all those electronics that I gathered up. Like, they didn't include that in the refund. So now we have a $200 or $300 credit with Apple, which we don't need. Like, I needed that credit applied to the laptop I bought. That's why we traded in all this electronics. And I remember, like, back in the early 2000s, Apple was so, I genuinely was a convert, like, and I would tell people, like, Apple is so great, you know, if something's wrong, they'll fix it, you know, they fix it quickly, and, you know, you can take your Apple into the Genius Bar, and they'll tell you what's wrong. Like, I used to get my shit fixed all the time at the Genius Bar for free, like, not even under Apple Care, not under warranty, like, small problems, they'd be like, oh, I'll just do this for you. All the time. And I was like, wow, I'm a customer for life. Nope, I'm a customer until you stop doing that shit. Now, like, when my laptop was freaking out, I tried to get an appointment at the Genius Bar and found that I couldn't. And then I went in there in person and was told it was a 2 or 3 hour wait. And, like, it's all gotten so obnoxious. Like, why did fucking Steve Jobs have to pretend he could cure cancer through fruit? That's what all of this comes back to pseudoscience. If Steve Jobs believed in real science when it came to cancer, he might still be alive today. And I would have been happier with my experience buying a new laptop. And, like, you know, you might say just switch to PC. It's hard when, like, you know, I'm just now, like, getting the hang of Final Cut, and all of my old videos were made in Final Cut. So I have all these libraries of Final Cut movies, and, you know, they are good. Like, the new computer, like, it crunches those videos fast. You know, it's nice, but just stupid frustrating. But the good news is I do have a new computer. Videos are coming out now. There'll be another one tonight, I think, and more tomorrow. And on, you know, in other news, bam. I'm not looking at the camera, so I can't tell if you can see him. There you go. Say hi, buddy. You got a tough life. It's a tough life, isn't it? Poor Andy had to wait at home all that time we were dealing with the Apple Store. Such a tough life. Oh. All right. That's it. Thanks, guys. See you next week.